Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to make the 2-ingredient dough. If you're on Weight Watchers, you know this is like a staple because it's very low in points. It's 6 points, I think, for how much I'm making. I'll put it on the screen though for the blue plan because I'm on the blue plan. So what you're going to need is some self-rising flour and some Greek yogurt. This is the kind I use. It's the, I think it's Faye. I think that's how they say it. And this is the 0% milk fat. So you're just going to use the yogurt and the flour. And then you need something to mix it in. Your measuring spoon. And then I'm going to show you guys how I put it in here because I'm going to make a pizza for dinner. So I just have some olive oil Pam spray and then a like 9-inch pan thing. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt this down so you guys can't see my face, but that way you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so for this one I'm gonna use a half a cup. So you want to do equal parts. So you're gonna do a half a cup of the flour. Okay. This is so simple, guys, and it's so good. It tastes really, really good. It gets nice and fluffy. It's better than if you go to a pizza place. Like, honestly, even my husband told me that he thinks it's better than a pizza place. So we're just, a lot of people do it like on a flat pan or whatever, but I like to do mine in the 9-inch cake pan or whatever that's called because then it's like perfectly round. Okay, so you're just going to take your half cup of yogurt and mix that in. You can also add seasonings to this, like Italian seasonings or garlic, whatever you want for your pizza crust. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in there. And then I'm going to get a fork, and you just want to mix this together until it gets clumpy so that you can knead it with your hands. So I like to use a fork, and I'm really messy, but so you want to make sure your hands are clean. And it takes a little bit to get it going, but then once you get it to where you need it, it's easier to. So you can see how it's getting getting clumpy. So you want to get that yogurt. And I know it sounds so weird, but it's not. It doesn't, you can't taste the yogurt. I hate Greek yogurt. It is bitter and just really nasty, but ever since I started Weight Watchers, I have been trying new things with the yogurt. I made egg salad with it. It was good. Alright, so it's going to be a little sticky, so you can put a little bit of the flour like on your hands like that, and then you just want to take it. A lot of people use a rolling pin to roll it out, but I don't like to do that just because I don't like mine thin and because I'm going to press it into this. So then I don't have to dirty my counter and all that. But you want to get it into a ball. You want to get everything incorporated. It's a little hard to work with, but I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Plus, it's real low carb. Like half a cup, does it even say on the bag? 1/4 cup is 23 grams of carbs, and the plus it has the fiber, so you subtract that. But this is like 6-ingredient dough. I don't know what all the points are for Weight Watchers, but this is like 6 points, I'm pretty sure. But like I said, I'll put it on the screen. So you just want to get all of your stuff out of here and all mixed in. Okay, and And then, now that I have it all, I'm just gonna work it around in my hand a little bit just to make sure it's all incorporated really nicely. Okay, so you can roll this out with a rolling pin, but when you do that, you have to put more flour down, and then you have to keep putting flour on here because it gets really sticky from the yogurt. So I just find it easier to just press it into the pan. Okay, so there's my ball of dough. You can make like bagel roll, like you can make breadsticks. I got some of that everything bagel seasoning stuff to put on there to make bagels. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray my pan just like this, and then I'm gonna take my ball of dough and I'm gonna put it in the middle, and then I'm just gonna start pressing it. If it gets too sticky to where it is coming up on your fingers a lot, just add a little bit more flour to your hands. And you just want to work it so you can see it's getting a little sticky. And you just want to spread it out. You can make calzones with this. You can make anything that requires dough. Anything that requires dough you can make with this. And I really like pressing it into this to make the pizza because then it's round. It's the thickness that I like. So I put my oven on 400. Okay, so I do this, and then I put my pasta or my pizza sauce on it, all of my toppings. I do the turkey pepperoni, some bacon bits, some cheese. You can add anything you want. Sometimes I put turkey or ham. Okay, so you just want to get this all spread out. Make sure there's no holes. It's okay if there is, though. And press it. Okay. So that is how you make the dough for your pizza. And then I'm going to, I will be back to show you guys how I assemble my pizza. So you guys can see, and then I will show you what it looks like when it is cooked. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how I assemble my pizza. So this is the crust that we just made. I'm going to use some real bacon bits, some turkey pepperoni, some pizza sauce, and some part skim mozzarella cheese. I really love this cheese. So I'm going to use my scale to measure everything out. So what you want to do is put your scale, turn it on, and put it on grams. So it's on grams, so I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to zero it out, okay? So now, 1/4 cup is 63 grams. So I'm going to put 63 grams on here. Okay, so we're going to put it on until it says 63 grams, and then I will spread it out. I like to measure it with the scale. A lot of times more than using measuring cups because you can get more sometimes than... Okay, so that went a little over, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything. Okay, so now I'm just going to... So we're at pretty much 63, so it's one over. I don't think that changes anything. So I do this a lot for dinners and lunches because with Weight Watchers I tend to eat a lot of the same foods. Just because it's easier that way for me. Okay. So we got our pizza sauce on. So now we're going to zero it out again. Okay. And then we can do 1/4 cup is 28 grams. So we're going to do 28 grams of the cheese. And I love this cheese. Look how thick it is. It's really nice for this pizza. Okay, so we're going to do 28 grams. It's not a lot of cheese, so sometimes I like to do more and just bump it up. So there's 30. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do 40. There we go. Okay, we'll do 40. And then the bacon bits are 7 grams for 1 tablespoon. So we're going to do 7 grams. But this cheese melts real nicely. It spreads out. So, okay, so we're going to do 7 grams of bacon bits. So you get quite a bit. Okay, there's 6. Okay. So that's about as close as I can get it. And then you can have 17 slices for 1 point, I think, or 2 points. But I only put like 7 instead because I don't need that many. So I just put it enough. I don't need 17 pepperonis on this pizza. So you don't have to weigh this. You just put as many as you want. I'm not a very big pepperoni person, but so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll calculate 7 in my app. Alright, that is it. So now I'm just going to put it in a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes or so, and then check it, and I will show you guys what it looks like when it is done. Alright guys, I just got it out of the oven. Look at this. I can eat this whole pizza, and this is one of those large paper plates, and you'll see how big it is. It's a 9-inch pizza, so you could never eat this much from a restaurant. But look at this crust. Look at that. It gets nice. It's nice and thick. Like, it's a nice size. You put it in as long as you want, and then it gets golden brown on the bottom. It's so hot. I'm so excited to try it. So this is 11 points because I used a 1/2 cup of flour instead of 1/4. If you use the 1/4 cup of flour and 1/4 of yogurt, it's only 3-point crust. So, and then with all the toppings, it would be 8-point pizza, which is awesome. So mine is 11 points, but I had the extra points, so I wanted to make a little bit of a bigger pizza. So give this a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I will be bringing you guys more Weight Watchers recipes through my journey. Bye.